a lot of the, not a lot, but there's a faction of the scientific community that would say that about just about anything. So criticism is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. When people tell you that, all that does is it encourages you to do more research, to expand your research so that you can come back and say, well, you know, maybe that research was wrong, or in your eyes or in your view that was wrong. Now you tell me why that was wrong. And when they tell you why, then you look at other ways of coming to the same conclusions. So I think that, you know, criticism's always a good thing. It's all in how you take it. It's, you know, it's taking it from say, an Eastern religious point of view that it's not what somebody's saying, it's how you take it. So if you take it to be a positive, then it is a positive, and so you can work with it. So when people say that kind of stuff, and we get it, I market all throughout Asia and well, basically all over the world. I find people come to me and say, prove it to me. You know, when you start entering into the realm of money and control mechanisms and things like that, and we live on a fairly chaotic world these days because of that. And so playing the game is, yeah, we have to. We have no choice. And that's fine. We can play it in numbers of ways. We can try and, you know, be very aggressive and end up butting heads. Or we can try and look at each other and take it from a middle of the road standpoint and just try and achieve what we're trying to achieve. And what we are trying to achieve is the betterment of mankind and the betterment of the food chain and environmental issues that we can resolve. And all of this is doable. All of it is definitely doable as long as we pay attention to that and we're supported by the politics behind it. Sometimes that's an issue too, because, you know, I'm not a politician and I never want to be, because their challenges are much more so than what I'm talking about. Well, yeah. Well, you know, again, it's a monetary thing. When it comes down to the money behind it all and the control mechanisms that are in place and have been in place for a long, long time, taking that into consideration, going through transitions like we're trying to go through, isn't an easy thing. It isn't an easy thing at all. You have to look at the economics of it. You have to look at, you know, keeping people employed, people feeding their families, all of that. On the other side of that, you have to look at the people that don't have anything, and you know, the places on this earth where people are starving, or places where you can't grow food, or places that have been over-chemicalized. And those are the challenges that we look at and say, so if we can resolve those things, I mean, we have the ability, as I said, mankind has the ability to resolve all of this. We can feed everybody. We can produce or supply good water to everybody, and those things are just basic rights that I think everybody should have.